Hello everybody, welcome to Psorc, and after a week of PSN issues we're finally back, and where else but the Principality. It's Monaco, round 10, and we've got 16-man lobby. This is going to be very interesting indeed. I'm really looking forward to this one, and welcome to anybody in the chat, and if there's any drivers in here, good luck. So you might have noticed already that unfortunately we haven't got Alan here again today, so and it looks like we might not see him very much in the future either, so hopefully we do get him back soon if possible, but if not, have a nice life. have a nice life, I guess. It's midnight at Monaco because obviously it gives a better setting, gives a more dramatic setup, I guess, and I think we're going to follow Josh round in his McLaren. He's one of the drivers on no points, I believe, actually. So while we go round watching some quality laps, I will bring up the championship standings just to read out to you all. So in the championship fight, we've got Tom versus Casper. That's going to be a battle at the top. 57 for Tom, Casper on 49. Don't forget we're on the old point systems. That means 10 points for a win, 8 second, 6 third, 5 for fourth, and so on to 8 where you get 1. And yeah, that's 8 points the gap between Tom and Casper at the top. 49 for Casper, 57 for Tom. So there's a chance of a championship lead. It's changing hands today, but it will need quite the miracle. As I say, there was yellow flags in the last sector. That normally doesn't mean good things. And Brandon, man in third place in the championship, joint with Jordan on 36, has binned it and lost his front wing. So that's a bit of a nightmare for him. Here comes Tom now, championship leader. Boyd's call sets the fastest lap, but very quickly beaten by Tom there. A 1:11.1, very strong for a first lap there. And Jordan 6 whole tenths off that. Wow. And De Fletcher is very close to Jordan's time. I've just realised I've got the wrong graphic up there. That's better, having actual gaps there. As Josh goes 4th place there, and looks like It's Me's gone 2nd. I'm just trying to look for more people at the end of the laps. That's sound starting is that's Marklin damaging his front wing now on the way in. There's Lee, J, Cole. Here's Y Racer. He's, I believe, going to be the next person to finish the lap, so we'll follow him round as he comes to the start finish line. He's got enough time for another lap, but I don't think he will, unless that one was invalid, which it was. So he actually might well go for another one there. Baza not at the end of his yet, and don't know if that's a competitive time. No, he's just starting his lap there. Sam's on his lap. Casper, another championship contender. Here's Robo Jeep. I keep forgetting his name. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna call him Robo Jeep. Okay, it's better. 7th on the Super Softs, 1.7 off the pace. I haven't seen everybody else's laps yet, so it isn't really very, telling of what his actual time's going to be later on. If he decides to change, let's see what J. Cole goes on to with his. Oh dear, not very good, it appears. And Casper's actually went up there to 3rd, and It's Me did eventually go 2nd there. Very nice lap of him there. Here is Sam, who's going into the pits, I'd imagine, at the end of this. As Bata continues on, we'll have a look and see what his lap is as he comes towards the line. I think he's just going to be going round and round in circles. Look at the amount of fuel he's got and the time he was doing. 9th place, not particularly quick, and hopefully we'll see him improve. Here's Y Racer, who goes 7th, 1.3 seconds off the pace. And J. Cole, he is down, but it looks like he might still be pushing anyway. Mistakes could have been made forever. I think that's leader, just went up to 4th place. Good lap from him there. And 4 viewers, good evening. Welcome. Hope you're all looking forward to this anyway, as much as I am. And like I say, if you're drivers, good luck. J. Cole very aggressive into the entry there of the second zone chicane. Maybe affects him in a bad way coming out of it. And he's not going to be anywhere near the fastest time, so I think he was just preparing now on that lap. Brandon has come out after binning it into the wall and breaking his front wing there. I think that was on the possibly the first of the chicanes, so hopefully he doesn't do that again as he slides massively coming out of the casino. He really wants to make sure he's careful here. Yellow's in sector 2 and there isn't very many people on the track, so I wonder who that is. Ah, jeez, who is it? Am I blind or something? No, Okay, it's Daniel. Daniel's had an incident there. I think that's Daniel. Well, it would be Daniel, really, wouldn't it? Who else would it be? So, it's Daniel. And, yeah. I think we'll watch Brandon on his lap then, when he eventually comes around to do it. As you can see, he's on lane at the moment, just to prepare, just to make sure I'm not missing anybody else's laps. J. Cole's actually up on his supers, but really he's not by very much. I don't think it's worth really keeping going around with his strategy. It doesn't look like it's going to work. And, yeah, I wonder if he'll even come in, because he hasn't got much time. He does come in. Baza is up massively, so this could well be his big lap. Oh, that's very wide. He's got Lee in front of him there as well on an out lap or an in lap. He went third there, so it's an in lap. Didn't even notice that. Sorry, not really paying much attention at the minute. More focused on Brandon, to be honest with you. But anyway, we'll see what Baza does. As it doesn't look like he's got too much control really. He's taking really different lines. He's moving a lot on the straight. He just doesn't look like he's got the car in the right place on his ultra softs. You know, he's only 1.7 up on his times. That's basically useless, to be honest with you, at the minute. But if he has a good last sector, I don't know how bad his last sectors have been so far, but we could see an improvement. But no, we keep sliding like that, and yeah, he's just not enjoying that car right now. Number 86, not having a good time out there, unfortunately. People are coming out now for their last runs. No one's doing 3 runs really at the top, apart from Lee, I'd imagine. But yeah, need to mention this. If you hear any banging or screaming or whatever in the background, my brother's playing Fortnite. He's not very good at it. He will start raging. Trust me, it's just not very good. I don't like it. It doesn't end well. Anyway, yes, Baza did hit the wall there. I didn't miss it. And oh dear, do I have missed? I missed Brandon's lap. I've been sitting there waiting for it and I've missed it. No! Daniel's not up. Baza's hitting the walls. Sam, I can't tell if he's on a lap. Well, if he was, he's given up on it. Right, okay, let's just look at his furthest through their laps then. Oh, Void's almost getting in the way. Some people on their out laps. Looks like Brown's actually still on his lap. And, yeah, we'll follow Brandon this time then, sure. Don't want to miss one of his laps, because, you know, he wants to be back in this championship. He was saying earlier he wasn't particularly happy. He was looking forward to being at the back, but 5th at the minute, it's not too bad for him. Although he is down at the minute, so I wonder if he will just, well, retire at this rate. I don't think he's got enough time to go back around, unfortunately. He's not got enough fuel. It looks like the end of qualifying for Brandon then. So that's not the best way to end it. Casper's up on his first sector. It's me not seeing what he's been doing yet, but we will follow Casper around. He is... Oh, dear, he's into the wall. I put the commentator's curse on him. Right, well, we'll follow It's Me instead then. I was going to say that Casper was looking at that pole position, but actually, do you know what? It's Me is a bit down, but he has been fueled for 2 more laps after this one, if he can get it in. So he's got plenty of opportunity here, and the tyre's barely degraded at all, so they'll be good for 3 or 4 laps on this track. So I expect to see him do another lap after this one, but for now, it is pole. An absolutely storming final sector for It's Me. How has he done that? I've no idea, but it's a 10.6. Sam's gone second there, 4/10 off, and Tom, he's sort of the man we need to be watching now, isn't he? And yellow flags in sector 2. Oh! Now, De Fletcher hasn't been the cleanest person in that situation by the looks of it. And, yeah, I don't really know what he's up to there, to be honest with you, but whatever he's done, he's just, what is he doing? He's taking walls, you know, it's... I don't understand people like that. I really don't. Baza's taking interesting lines. Here's It's Me. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Get ready for a classic here. Tom's being held up massively there by the looks of it. Either that or he's just backing off. But It's Me is absolutely flying right now. How is he doing this? He takes the chicane perfectly there. But there's traffic. There's the traffic ahead of him. There's the Force India. I don't think it'll block him. He may even give it a little bit of a slipstream down the straight. And It's Me is heading to the line. Will he set another pull lap? He does indeed. Not quite as quick as it could have been there. He lost a bit of time in the last sector. I don't think he cares really. He's 3/10 up. I saw the yellow flags and trying to see. Oh, Bottlebird. Ah, dear. Dear, dear, dear. I think I must have missed that one. Bottlebird's been it. Sam He did improve, but not by enough. And Tom's not up. Lee's having a bit of an adventure. Brandon's on his outlap. Oh, that's just not going to make that one. Unless he cuts a few corners along the way. And he doesn't even do that. I don't think he's going to make this one. He's pushing like hell. He doesn't want to make sure he just want to make sure he gets there. Oh my god. Is he going to get there? Oh no. Oh no. Poor Brandon. And here's Tom. Haven't seen what he's been doing. It's me, he's retired as well. Happy with his lap. And here's Tom then. This is the big lap. Can he put himself on the front row or even get pole? Looks like there's been a crash for J. Cole. There's the yellows in sector 2 and 3 as he retires. Tom only improves to third. Well, he improved his lap, but he stayed where he was. And J. Cole parks it. Marklin's not really improved very much there. Void has gone 4th fastest there. Here's Y Racer, he's given up. Jordan is up on his last time. He's looking at about 8th place right now, if he keeps his form up. But he's gone even quicker. He could be looking even at top 5 after that middle section. If he keeps improving at that rate, maybe even the top 3. But oh, he's hit the wall, trying to a little bit too little traction down the exit. He's absolutely all over the road, isn't he? And coming up towards the line, not going to be pole, but it is P4. That's a very respectable lap there. Only hundredths off Tom's time. And yeah, Marklin, he's going to be one of the last men to cross the line. I don't think Y Racer is really going to finish his lap, so I think he might just pull into the pits. And that, everybody, is the qualifying session then. And that is not what I could have expected. I mean, Casper was up on his last lap. He did hit the wall into the chicane at the end of the tunnel. It's a very nice helmet, isn't it? And yeah, that sort of ruined his chances there. But anyway, here are the drivers on the grid. It's Maze on pole at 10.5. What a lap. I mean, Sam's 3/10 off. And then you've got Tom, Jordan, Void's Cod, Lee, Casper, Josh, Brandon, DeFletcher. He had a really odd incident. Ruberjeep, Y Racer, Marklin, Jaco, Baza, and Daniel, who got disqualified, which wasn't particularly good. And Baza just didn't have a good time there out on the track, hitting walls, making mistakes, doing all sorts. So hopefully we see better from him in the race. But it is Monaco, so you don't really want to be running along walls that much because you will end up out. I wonder if we see a pile up into turn 1. I don't want to, but I just got a feeling that we will. Call it a bit mean, call it a bit mean on the drivers, but I just don't see turn 1 going too well. Oh dear. I should be more positive. I should be more positive about it. So we've got 25 seconds for people to put their setups on. We've got Sam, it's me, and Josh ready to go. People amending their strategy for the race then on the grid. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sam is gone. Sam from 2nd on the grid is gone. No, if there's a formation lap, he's got a chance to come back. But this could be like Tom in Russia, and he ain't coming back. And we are going to see a formation lap, so there's a chance. And Casper's gone as well. Whew. Oh dear, Josh, is that Josh going as well? I don't know. His gap's not come out. I wasn't 100% sure. And oh, well, I don't know. People are already binning it into turn 1, and all sorts. And the camera's having a seizure. Oh god, I'm very sorry about that. I hope none of you ever have to see that ever again. But oh my god, Casper and Sal, what were we going through the mind of Tom right now? I mean, what are we going through there too? Well, both of their minds, like they've just lost a chance of going for this. Unless I'm missing something. I probably am missing something. I am a bit dim. I'm seeing lots of comments coming in now. Let's see what people have been saying in the chat. I mean, he's coming in really quickly now. People asking about invites, oh dear. Right then. So who hasn't been disqualified? Somehow, I don't know how, but he hit the wall, the Fletcher, pretty hard in turn 1. Somehow, spoke too soon. Oh my god. Well, this might be the first time I've ever seen someone like this, and oh, he's left. Well, I've never seen anything like that before. Jacob's gone, and I think everyone's been disqualified now, so I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work, because since Jacob's left the session, he's actually going to have to park up on the grid. How many people have just left there? Craziness. I just don't even know. I couldn't keep track. Honestly, I couldn't keep track. But there's a big hole. Hold on, is it me gone? Am I just missing? It's me gone. He's got the big X above him. Am I missing something here? I've been given an invite. I've been given an invite from Sam to a new session. I believe we're doing a new session. Okay. What's happening? People are leaving. We're going to go into a new session now. So, I'm going to get that sorted. So, what I believe is going to happen is that we're going to go into a new race. And it's going to be... Well, no, not a new race, as in everyone's going to be on the grid, like, but... Yeah, just, we're like the qualifying. So, yep, you get more screen time. The YouTube dollars. Oh, wait a minute. They've changed their rules. Ah, well, forget that then. We get to see everybody on the lobby again. I did think the lobby glitched, so I think I have to deserve some brownie points for that one, but... Yeah, it just means we have to wait a little bit longer for the race to start. It seems we're just fraught with problems, and Sam, he's going a bit overboard with these invites, I think. I've got so many in a minute, like, calm it, I'm not gonna DC. Commentator's curse on myself. I've never done that before, but yeah, it's always time. And 8 viewers then. So for any of you who are just arriving, who didn't realise, the lobby's glitched, so we are in the lobby again. We're going to restart the race. Well, we didn't actually start, to be honest with you. We're going to reform the grid to the way it should be, and then we're going to get going again. I don't believe it's going to be qualifying. People are asking in the actual Twitter chat, but I don't see any reason for there to be another quali session. And again, it is Baza asking that, who was nearly 6 seconds off, so maybe maybe he'll want a chance. But no, we're going to go to the grid. We're going to line up where we were before, and we are going to start the race like nothing ever happened. And yeah, how's life? Anybody in the chat had a good day? I don't know who Anthony Bilb is, but he wants an invite and he's wanting it now, and I've no idea who it is, so whatever then. I wonder if Tom felt like starting now. Oh, is it Cloudy? It's not Cloudy. Is it Cloudy? Yeah, but I see Cloudy Balloons on other streams as Cloudy Balloons. Interesting. He left. Anyway, I don't even know anymore. Casper's arrived. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, I'm not the session. Oh my god. Someone in all caps, Matt in all caps, is being very, very, very sincere in the chat about this. Everyone has to be on the same setup and all sorts. So if anyone cheats, I don't think they'll be very happy. They'll have the wrath of Matt. And yeah, I don't know if Claudia's going to get an invite or not. I'm just surprised he's got more than one account on YouTube. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm just not gonna. 3 accounts, Jesus. Fair enough. Although it doesn't. I don't know if you're going to get an invite, to be honest with you. Yeah. Bit of luck of the jaw. I think you have to talk to Sam about that one, not me. I'm not the guy that does the lobbies. And, yeah. Just need to wait for Sam to give the all clear to go. And, we can get going. Yeah. So it looks like you're not going to be able to get in then, Claudia. I don't know. I see you on the F1 word streams sometimes. You always get your answers. You always get your questions answered. Jesus, get my words out. Lucky. I never get my answers. Anyway, I just stop complaining. Okay, we're just waiting for Sam to hit the ready up then, and we'll be ready to go in. Didn't know that. Fair enough. That's quite good, actually. Yeah, Claudia and Sean are good friends then. I'm just gonna stop. Anyway, Sam, is he gonna ready up? Is he gonna ready up? Or are we gonna get a race in? Because we're almost gonna have to wait as long as we had to did last week, and then it ended up getting red flagged. Hopefully we don't get another red flag situation. I should probably explain that while I got time. Basically, PSN decided they were going to just give everyone the middle finger and screw over social gaming and all sorts for about an hour, from conveniently 7:30, something about that, 7:30, till about 8:30, and we literally postponed the race until 8:30. We thought, okay, hopefully it'll be fixed by 8:30, and we can get the PSRC running for Singapore. And it never sort of fixed itself. It just, yeah, it was a bit weird. I mean, everything else worked, and it kept sort of turning back on and off again. But eventually, it got cancelled. We got the red flag, so round 9 was cancelled. And then about 10 minutes afterwards, everything was fixed. So I mean, you couldn't ask for worse luck. So that's why there was no race last week, and yeah, I mean, we did our best. We can't really do anything when PSN are being special. When they go EA mode, we can't really do much about it. So yeah, hopefully nothing like that happens this week, and we can just get a race underway. We need, Jesus, we have so many issues at the minute, don't we? We got Sam's really up. We had Alan having internet issues a few weeks back in Spain, and we had last week, and now this week we can't get the race started. Oh, come on. Right. Anyway, we're getting it started now. Sam's ready. He's satisfied. And sorry, Cloudy. It looks like you're not getting in. But anyway, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the race. I'm sure you'll enjoy the race. I'm going to enjoy the race. And yeah, just have to wait now. I believe we did another formation lap. I didn't actually see if it was on or not. I was too busy talking. And why races that's going to be shown, isn't it? He clearly does not watch the F1 World. It's a very good F1 analysis channel. He's very good. He does like almost daily videos. He does live streams and all sorts, just about F1 in general. It's very interesting. You should actually watch it, honestly. Don't do it on Wednesdays though, because you need your PSORC. You know, I think he does it at like 8 PM. And yeah. I mean, Clotty's been on it a few times. I've been on it exactly once to have a question answered on a stream, which is obviously a proud moment. But yeah. Oh, you've been in actual streams? Look, fair enough. I haven't seen them once. Anyway, right, time to stop talking about that. Let's just go to the race now. Will we have the grid in the same order? That's the big question. Will we have anything go wrong? That's the question. I'm going to leave the chat now because I can't get distracted by that, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything else. Because most of the time I miss something, or I say it's McLaren 1-2 or something stupid. So hopefully, or upload Sonic Mania. There's always that to the channel. I could do that, but hopefully no blunders, no blunders. People are just getting their setups all ready now, and I'll quickly run through the top 10 in the championship again, just so everyone's aware of what the standings are. Top 8 get points. This is like the old F1 system: 10 for first, 8 for second, 6 for third, 5 for fourth, 4 for fifth, 3 for sixth, 2 for seventh, and 1 for eighth. And the top 10 in the championship are Tom 57, Casper 49, Brandon and Jordan are level on 36. Are we doing formation lap? Yes, we are. Oh God. Sam, after a very good turn in form recently, up to 5th on 28. Lee's on 19. Ahmed is on 15. Robojeep and Kev level, actually with Markland as well, all on 11 points. And that's really your top 10. We've got a few reserves in there. Some have got points, some have not. So obviously we don't see them here today. I believe we may have a few new drivers here and there as well. But yeah, 24-man championship. So and Cloudy is on that list, like he is last as a reserve. But oh well. unfortunately on the time. I think the reason he didn't get in was because, oh dear, Sam's put himself on pole. I've just realised this. Sam has put himself on pole. Didn't you think you'd get away with this? Taking liberties there, I believe. I don't quite know why that's happened. I don't know if he's going to let him through or anything, but that sort of screws him on the start, doesn't that? Interesting. I don't know if any other positions are different. I need to check that quick. I'm just going to check that quickly. I don't know if any other positions were different now. But one thing I 100% do know is that Sam has put himself on pole when he's actually meant to be second. Oh dear. Let's go check back. Just so I'm not going crazy. Because I probably am. Alright, let's see. This is what the actual order was last time. It was It's Me on pole, which obviously he's not now. And then it was It's Me. Yeah, Tom's in the right place. Top 5. Lee, yes. Casper, Josh, Brandon, yeah. Okay, everyone else is in the right place. It just sort of ruins Sam's start because I'm assuming he's just going to have to let It's Me through because... Oh, no. It's Me's left. It's Me's left. Oh, jeez. What's going on today? Lights are on. And they are away in Monaco. Sam gets away on pole. And he's clear already. People are passing It's Me very quickly indeed. And there's already a few drivers in the wall. I want to make sure everybody gets through there clean enough. And make sure they get through the lap. Well, the ghosted car. It's Me Colin says his internet went. So that's his chances of winning gone. And you can see there, so many battles, 2 abreast, 3 abreast even. Look at the Red Bull there, Y Racer. We know how good the Red Bulls are at their passes. And yellows already. I wonder that is just for the lagged out car. It's Me falls down in positions. I mean, how unfortunate is that? He's just down already. Boyd's did get ahead of Jordan. Casper up to 5th as well. Just looking up there, and there's Daniel as well. It's Me falling even further behind. Mark got caught behind. He's also out of the race. And Brandon is last. Because of course he is. And It's Me keeps falling. J. Cole and Bazza, they were close. And J. Cole's in the wall. J. Cole is in the wall. Dear, I really should focus on the front really, shouldn't I? But there's so much stuff happening at the back. Let's head back to the front now because I'll start pissing people off soon. Sam sets the fastest lap. He is ahead. I don't know if he's going to do anything about this whole putting himself on pole thing. As Brandon pits. That's basically his hopes of a championship really quickly fading away, unfortunately. You don't want to see that, really. But hey, I mean, I'm sure It's Me and Mark, who aren't here, will be very thrilled. And I'm sure it'll give Brandon some satisfaction passing them later on. Anyway, Sam, very close to the wall here. I want to be on board with Tom here, because, I mean, look at these. They're 2 seconds almost ahead of Voids already. So they're making a pretty big gap. They're one of the closest 2 on track, these 2. Bazza and J. Cole, I'm quite worried for their safety at the minute, considering the fact that J. Cole has got damage. I would want to keep an eye on that. But I also want to keep an eye on this 39 lap race, a 1 stop. You can honestly pit at any time of the day, to be honest. And It's Me past the dark. Is Daniel gone as well? Oh, It's Me's back. It's Me's back. Okay, good. Oh, here comes some action. The pole man is gonna be absolutely fuming right now. He does not want to be held behind these lot for any longer. And with Bazza, as I said, very concerned for these 2's safety. And looks like Jacob's going for the move. Opens the door for It's Me, who goes very sweetly down the inside. And then Bazza loses it almost. Almost collects It's Me. But luckily just stays ahead. And Bazza now falls down even more. So It's Me makes up a few positions there. And J. Cole passes Bazza as well. And looks like the Fletcher has actually made a clean move. Who's now in a different car. Is he not meant to be in a Haas? Or am I losing my mind? I can't tell if I'm losing my mind or not. I think he's meant to be in a Haas. Don't know if there's a Constructors' Championship, but there is. Slight confusion. Look at this. For 4th place. Oh! I just went off that. I literally just went off that as it was happening. Looks like Voids has had a bit of oversteer there, or maybe just no traction, and he's binned it. I don't know if the safety car's on, maybe in a rush to get the new lobby set up. It was put on, but I don't think it was. And Jordan and Tom pits today have had their instance. I was looking at Tom's gap. I knew he'd lost a few seconds, really. Now I was wondering why. And new front wings for the two of them. Y-Race was in as well. Maybe he got involved with the accident too. And it'll be interesting to see where Tom comes out then. It's me, fastest lap. Like I said, absolutely looking for some vengeance after his incident let him down. J. Cole goes past as well, Tom. And Baza almost going to the yellow line with a pit lane. But Tom's got a nice, clean run. But it almost looked like Daniel was going into the back of Baza. Baza looks like a dangerous car right now. He just, everywhere he goes, there's incidents. And Daniel as well, not looking very confident there. And you got Jordan right in the back of that. This is ruining Jordan's race already. And I can't imagine what's going to happen if they actually try to overtake each other. Because look at this, Baza's into the wall. And that'll put Daniel into him. And then that's Jordan out of nowhere. Just squeezes through. Nice move there to not hit anything from Jordan. Very clean move, trying to get through these two. And now if he can get past Baza, his life will be made a little bit easier. And Baza's just absolutely forgotten there's a chicane there, and he's cut it, and that's a 5-second stop go penalty. He'll try and let through, but I think it's a bit late for that, to be honest with you. And oh dear, he's really slow. Robojeep, I think he's another front wing damage, and well, I don't want to say I saw that coming, but he hasn't been driving particularly well, to be honest. He keeps having incidents, he keeps crashing. He had that incident in qualifying, he just didn't look very confident at any stage, and he's also whining quite a lot on the chat. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure Sam will be able to see that happen. But look at this, Jake goes right on Tom's tail. I don't know if Tom's got more damage, he hasn't. But it looks like Jake, unless he's been just passed, might have just been passed, but either way, he's got damage, so he'll probably have to pit at the end of the lap. Ah dear, and the Fletcher's saying somebody hit him. Doesn't seem very concerned though, because it was a lovely lol he gives, so he doesn't seem to care very much. And here's Daniel. Oh, he was here Rascas, yet he bends it at turn 1. Oh, I hope he didn't just give up and stick it in the wall. I hate seeing people like that. Hopefully he didn't do that. Maybe the damage did cause him to have an accident, but anyway, here's Robojeep going past as Lee pits. Oh, he's hit the wall on the inside, and there's almost no room left there for Daniel. He luckily saw that move happening. It's me going up to 4th place. I mean, he's kept his nose clean after coming back. Lee, I don't know if it was an early stop or a new front way. Either way, he's in the pits. Let's see where Tom comes in comparison. I mean, he's miles ahead. So, obviously, Monaco, it's good to have a clear road ahead of you, which is what Sam does have, but it's also what Casper and Josh have. I mean, look at the gap between everything. You can see how many incidents have been had around the field already, just because of that. So, yeah. Here's Jordan, and looks like Brandon and Y-Racer have had an incident. Y-Racer losing his front wing a little bit there, and Brandon seemingly keeping his nose clean. So, good to see. Not both of them were damaged, because you don't want to see anyone damaged, really, but as long as one of them is okay. Still means there's a chance for some fun racing. Yellow's in sector 2. Could it be one of the leaders? Potentially. Maybe behind. Doesn't look like anything actually happened there. Sam is 6.2 ahead of Casper. I mean, this is a really decent advantage for Casper. He did spin off in qualifying. Well, thanks to Tom having to change the front wing, he could actually end up net ahead of him. And even better, 2nd place. And if Tom falls down a little bit more, which could well happen, thanks to the fact he did break his front wing, he could find himself in a pretty tricky situation here. But Tom is up in 5th anyway, so I mean, he's not like he's going to lose massive points at the minute. And look at that, Jordan right in the back, he's going to be in the wall. Broke way too late, cut the corner, not entirely sure what was going on there. Yellow flag sector 2 and 3. I wonder if Y-Racer has another incident now. He was very slow looking. Robojeep's in the pits again. Ah dear. Looks like Jordan's having to let J. Cole pass with the damage. Oh, Didn't see Lee. I don't think he saw Lee there, passing him as well. I certainly didn't. Didn't expect that to happen. And the 2 Red Bulls are last. They've opened in the pits, and bad day for them too. And that's a shame because their overtaking is very entertaining to watch. Jordan, though, he's going to have to pit again. What a disaster for him. Lap 8 then at Monaco, and yeah, it's just been full of incident, hasn't it? It's just, oh dear Lee. He was practicing quite a lot for this race as well, so I do want to see him do well here. And yeah, don't want to get penalties at this stage. And Baza gets another one. I'm not joking, he's going to get disqualified soon with the damage as well. Does not help. Maybe he should just pit, get it over with. No, Lee right on the back of J. Cole. Will he do what Jordan did, or will he just be a bit more patient? Will he just calculate a little bit better and just stay clean, really? Keep his nose clean. Oh god, up the hill. I was worried he was going to actually go for that for a second. And Brandon's got past Baza, who still hasn't bothered to pit yet with his damage. And yeah, this is good from Lee. He's keeping his nose clean. He does not want to do what Jordan did, and now safe down the inside into the hairpin. And well executed move. Robo Jeep is going to be right on Jordan's tail, so there's going to be a bit of action for the Red Bull. At least I'll have a bit of fun with Jordan's Ferrari, who's just lost it by the looks of the hill. He just doesn't look like he's very comfortable at the moment. And even worse was Robo Jeep. Jeez, that was almost a crash there for him. And well, he did hit the wall actually, but not, luckily it wasn't too hard. Casper doesn't look to be making any inroads on Sam, so maybe not quite the speed he was expecting. I want to see his gap to Tom, if he will actually come out ahead. Oh, it's 20 seconds. I don't know. I have to be quite close actually. Tom could still end up ahead. Downey's got a 3-second time penalty. It looks like Jordan cut the corner there a little bit, so on top of his 3-second penalty he's got already. It could become bigger, and Baz has finally binned it. Baz has stuffed it down at the first swimming pool chicane on the exit there. And that probably was a crash that happened at the very start, knowing the way this corner works. And people are going past him now. Baza out of the race. That is our 3rd retirement. And Y Racer is absolutely miles behind, so I don't think he'll be able to catch up to that. It's really poor the car disappears. I don't know, I always find it quite interesting to see a destroyed car when I come past. Call it weird, but I don't know, it's quite fun. Anyway, yeah. Let's just watch back at the leader. Just having a nice time. No mistakes so far, apart from the front wing damage. I have no idea what happened, but it seems everybody in the field's got damage. Apart from him. Seems actually Casper doesn't have any damage. I don't really know why he's not catching, to be honest. Sam is handling this really well. And I don't know what's going to happen with the whole he put himself on pole situation. In the end it didn't matter for anything, but well, that could just be what they say. It's just, it's me DC'd anyway at the race starts, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anyone happens on that. Obviously he's the league owner, so he'll probably have his own cell, to be honest. But we'll see, we'll see. He's flying anyway, so I mean his pace is good enough. And yep. Looks like Brandon and Daniel having a bit of a battle there. Brandon putting his self up into the points again. 1 point for 8th place. Remember, we're on the old point scoring system back from what, 2003 to 2009. I think that system was in for. Not very long actually when you think about it, but yeah, I always liked that point system. It seemed a lot better. It just made a lot more sense than 25 for a win. But anyway, I'll not really want to go into all that. If anything, I'd love to see 6 drivers get points from now and actually make it worth something. But yeah, no real battles on the track at the moment. The whole field is just massively separated. And that's Lee. That's Lee. Oh no, he's had an incident. I imagine hit with his rear right the wall there at Rascas and just spun clean round. Luckily no damage, but J. Cole has passed him. And yep, that's P6 then for the Taurus. So he regains that after Tom, I imagine, took it off I think earlier. And oh dear, Rubber Jeep. He's done possibly a Nico Rosberg. He's definitely at the wall on the exit there, unless he's had some form of crazy spin, which has sent him there. But Josh is right on the back of Casper. Has Casper? Yes, Casper's broke his front wing, and Josh is he's actually got a penalty there, but Josh is going to get second, and Casper has just lost a chance to make a big advantage on Tom. Luckily, he's been able to select the option to take on your front wing, which sometimes doesn't quite have enough time to do in that situation. But Tom, right on the back of wire race, I don't think he's really gonna care, is he? He's about to see his rival in the championship very close to him, but actually, do you know what? He's not even going to be anywhere near, is he? He's going to be about 10 seconds. That is a real disaster. And here's Lee right on the back of J. Cole. He wants to recover quickly, and J. Cole's not enjoying that chicane at all, is he? Not looking very confident through there. Hopping over the curves, which can lead to penalties, obviously, through corner cutting, as Jordan just proved there, I imagine, with probably the same trick. As right on the outside, Lee tries it. Can he make it work into turn one? That'd be quite an ambitious overtake, and he's actually done it on the exit. I wonder if J. Cole was just a bit slow on the exit there, but it actually has worked. The overtaking manoeuvre, very good there from Lee. Hopefully he can get the field as Marklin falls down to last again. And J. Cole, will he stay to the back of Lee? I imagine Lee's probably the quicker driver at the moment. And probably a good idea to see tyre strategy, because there's so many different ones. Who's actually made a stop? Toffee haven't. Then there's J. Cole and Daniel, and Mark, obviously not here, hasn't made a stop. So actually this is a very interesting tyre strategy, because people who haven't stopped actually are on softs, super soft, sorry, like J. Cole himself. So yeah, interesting strategies all right, to be honest with you. It's really confusing. Josh has made those positions, as somehow he's not binned it. As a bottle bird by heart, he really should have by now, but luckily he's kept it running nice and cleanly. 7 seconds behind Sam, who's broke his front wing. I mean, Joe hasn't even broke his front wing. It is actually a miracle. Has he got someone else driving that car? Absolute scenes, isn't it? Okay, call it a little bit mean, but he does sort of have a reputation for this type of thing. Anyway, let's just stop dwelling on that, and let me watch Sam for a little bit. Watch how he goes round, because he just is perfect at the minute. Oh wait, there's a pit stop. Oh yeah. Looks like Daniel's had a bit of a visit into a wall, and that is tyres, soft tyres. And yeah, Sam. And I mean, Josh is actually closing on him a little bit. It's probably better looking at Josh, because it's a bit more fun to watch the closing in. I mean, you can see how much he's pushing. You can see his back end is constantly going at the end of some corners. I mean, you can see he's really doing all he can to catch. And my voice just went, oh dear. Yeah, what happens. Need a drink of water. Give us a second. I'm here again. I'm alive-ish. This is not a good time for this to happen. Right, anyway. Josh is closing in really quite a lot now, but J. Cole is being put under a little bit of pressure by Brandon. Can he make this work? Can he get another move done? I mean, this has been a decent recovery. He was last at the end of the first sector on lap 1, Brandon. Now he's challenging for 7th. A very, very strong performance after his early encounters with, well, damage and the pit lane. J. Cole just doesn't look like he's got that much pace, unfortunately. He's 5 seconds behind Lee already. Just not looking like he's having a very good time at the moment in his Toro Rosso. His teammate, who wasn't actually meant to be his teammates, out of the race, remember, turn 1. And Brandon is not going for the move there. J. Cole, I thought he might have hopped the chicane there. He has, and he's actually got a penalty for it. And Brandon looks at the inside. Wow! How brave is that from the Williams driver? He's really on a mission. 2 points now. Obviously, it's all important in this championship with Jordan. This, at the minute, puts him 2 points ahead of him. So, always useful to get the points. He's on the sauce as well, so looking to go to the end anyway. And Josh is absolutely flying right now. I wonder if Sam's hit the wall again or anything, but whatever's happening, Josh is absolutely extraordinary at the minute, isn't he? Absolutely fantastic pace from the McLaren driver. I want to see if anyone's been in the chat recently, just for bounce. Only 3 people in here, but we have a like. Thank you to the person who liked. 22 subscribers. We are doing well. Okay. Apparently Sam was on pole because of a 1 place drop for starting before everyone else was ready. It's in the rules. I mean, look, I'm the commentator. I don't read the rules. I just see points. I just see fights. I just see Josh going unbelievably, inhumanly quick, and it's just confusing me, to be honest. So yeah, I'll just have a look at points. I'll just watch the races. Thank you for bringing that up. So that means Sam hasn't done anything illegal by putting himself on pole. Still, I'm just gonna shut up now. Because Josh has gained about a second on him just there. Surely he's hitting walls somewhere. I mean, you can see it. He's absolutely losing a lot of speed, really, isn't he? That damage is costing him so much downforce, and not a very good truck to have that issue, is it? Ooh, Jordan's on the back of J. Cole now. And there's Marklin about to be lapped by these two for what must be the 150th time. And J. Cole, unfortunately, he's passing in a part of the track. Oh, forget it all. Josh is trying the undercut, and It's Me is in the pit as well. 3rd place. What an incredible performance! But obviously, he's going to lose that. And unfortunately, I think Tom's actually going to jump Josh. So all that pace, he's going to have to be put into practice now. Josh, possibly one of the quickest men on track at the moment, is gonna come out. Oh wow, very close to Casper. Did he hit the wall? Oh, he got close to it. He might well have actually hit it, but I don't know. All I do know is that Josh is right in the back of him now, and I'm sure he'll be very hungry for that 3rd place. Tom 17 seconds behind Sam. That's how the issues he's had at the start really did affect him there. And yeah, it's all about consistency really, and Sam's somehow been able to do that with that damage. No idea when he picked that up, but yeah, he's working with it for the minute. I mean, it's sort of getting a little bit worse, but you know what, actually, the way the pit lane is, I mean, it's hard to say if Tom will actually come out ahead or not. I think he will, possibly. I do say it's all about consistency. Tom had the incident, but he's been that consistent that this could be the lead in the race for him. This could. Ah, and Sam's choosing the front wing. Yeah, it's going to be the lead then for Tom. And Casper may well get 2nd as well. Possibly even Josh getting ahead. Well, you would imagine that. Tom takes the lead. Who expected that? After Tom being in the pits at the start. And Sam falls down to 4th. Disaster, really. But this is going to be a very good 3-car battle in a minute. Look at this. This is gonna heat. This is gonna heat up, isn't it? And there's It's Me not too far behind as well. So yeah, Tom, consistency is key, and Casper will not be happy to see that. He will be absolutely furious. I'm watching to see that. And we aren't even halfway yet, so there's still a long way to go. And it's nearly 9 o'clock already. Wow, we've been going a while. Don't really notice how quickly time flies, to be honest with you. To the 3 of you who are watching, hi, nice to see you. Question is though, will Josh, if he can get past, which I have got a suspicion he probably will he be able to catch Tom? I mean, I think he can. The pace he's on at the minute, Josh, is looking great. I put the commentator's curse on him. He's just been caught massively by Sam. Honestly, Sam was 6 seconds clear of Tom at the start. Anyone in this top 4 could still win this, really. It's a complete lottery at the minute. I have no idea who's going to win this race. Because it does... No offence to Tom, but he just doesn't look like he's particularly quick compared to the pace that these 3 have got. But the issue is they're all going to be fighting each other, and this is Monaco. This is not a track you want to be doing it. Ideally, Casper will be... Oh, Sam! Calm it. It's me's in the pits, chasing front wing, and all the hard work he's done will put him in about 8th. So, I mean, from last and ghosted, and basically we all fought out, that's not going to be too bad for him. Oh, actually, you know what? They're very close. They're very close to the hill. That's another battle that's going to be brewing now. But ideally, Casper, who's catching about a second on his lap to Tom, he catches Tom, and we get a 4-car fight for the win. That's what looks like it's going to be happening. Tom, I want to see what his fuel's like. Oh, God, not much. Casper's got a lot more, and he's not even pushing, and he's absolutely flying. Josh, not too much either, and Sam in the best situation for fuel. I just don't know how it's all going to work out. It's absolutely leading to a thriller of an ending here. Look at this, a DRS. Josh is right on the back of Casper. Will he go for it? He has to try and get past soon. And on the exit, Casper's hit the wall. The pressure from Josh. And now they're side by side of the hill. Who's going to come out on top here? Can Josh go around the outside? It's almost undoable. And Casper just about hold it off. And Sam, I think, just went into the back of Josh. He did. And, well, he's down the inside anyway. Oh, it's going to slow him down so much. Josh stays on the inside. Will Sam have to change his front wing? And how much time are they going to lose? Maybe a bit over-ambitious there from, well, all three of them, to be honest with you. Casper did all he could to defend that, but was it a little bit too much? As it cost him the chance, has it cost him some crucial tire grip for the end of the race? Don't forget, this is seriously looking to be the 3 drivers looking for the win. They don't want to be in this many incidents. And Josh and Sam coming together. Oh! Tom's got a penalty. This just heats him even more. Could this end up not even having to come down? You know it! And there goes Sam. I was on board. I was sort of expecting that was going to happen. And almost putting Josh into the wall. Sam is through. But they both have DRS. And I imagine Josh will probably have the better exit. And I fear a dive bomb's coming here. Oh, he thought about it. He really did. He looks on the inside just for a split second. But quickly turned back. And the gap stabilising now at the top. Looks like Casper's not catching as much. And Sam now feels the pressure of Bottle Josh. Can he I'll just stop now. Can he defend? Like, we know how good he is with the front wing damage. We know how he can somehow pull off some great speed. It's me sets the fastest up at 12.9. I just don't know who's going to win this. I really don't know who's going to win it. I mean, these three, they've all got their different strengths. They've all been in the pits, and Josh is the only one that hasn't actually broken his front wing. And he's found himself up there in 4th. So, I mean, good performances from all 3 of them, I guess. And Josh, as I say, that gets a penalty. I'm so sorry. That must be a 2nd or 3rd now. Casper keeps the gap almost identical, really, to what it was this time last lap. I mean, it looks like Tom's got an answer for whatever pace these 3 have got. And they all slide out of that corner. What a great shot there from Raskas. And Anthony Noge as well. They all get going. And, gap is coming down again. Casper puts the charge on. Is this his chance at getting the advantage on Tom? He needs it. He'll be down to 6 points in the championship lead, and if these 3 catch up as well, could be even more than that. This is going to heat up towards the end of the race. It's lap 22 out of 39, and if you're here at the minute, please just stay tuned in. This is going to get interesting and very, very exciting very soon indeed. There's more battles brewing as well. We got oh wow, Josh on the back at Sam there, always returning the compliment. We've got It's Me and Brandon and Lee. They could be looking at a fight soon. It's Me, faster man on track, remember, so that could well be something we have to look at later on. And yeah, gap still coming down, almost down to 3 seconds. I want to check if Casper's got any penalties, because I don't recall seeing one pop up for him, and we're going to be here a long time. Okay, he probably does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got 1. I'm losing count now. 2, 3. Oh dear. Okay, he's got 3. Okay. What about Tom then? Oh, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything there. And oh god, that looks close. That looks so close, doesn't it? Ooh, he thought about it again now, John. I'll check it when they're not 6/10 apart. I will, honestly, I promise. Because it's all about really checking all this. Okay, Sam. can he go for the move on Casper? If he wants to challenge Tom, he needs to do it now. I'll check these 2 penalties as well. Basically, I need to check everyone's penalties in the top 4. And this is the issues of not having a co-commentator. This would be the perfect opportunity to get Alan to do it, or for me, stream for me to do it. But no, I just have to try and find a gap when they're not fighting each other. But there just isn't, is there? There's just no chance. And then there's a fight for 5th as well. Just help. I need help. Please, I beg. Oh, God. Right. Okay, we'll try and check. Tom has... Well, it's pretty easy, wasn't it? He does have one. He's got one. God above. Come on! Okay, I think he only has 1. 2. He's got 2. Okay, he's got 2. Advantage. Whoever the hell's going to be in 3rd. What about Sam? Making sure nobody's out in there. Sam. There's a lot of British flags here. This is not useful. Oh, whoops. Do you know what? I don't think he's got any. I don't think he's actually got any. Josh has got at least 2. Oh. Oh no. Don't tell me I've missed something. Oh! Sorry if I've ear-raped someone. But that was a move. Very nearly a move for Brandon. And look at this. This is all just getting too close for comfort. Oh, God! Casper under massive pressure. And is that the entire front wing gone? For Sam who goes through. Jeez, I need a break. I need a breather. Jesus. Casper's going to fall down to possibly 4th. Good defence, but on the exit, that's Josh's. So Sam's lost both end plates, but he's got no penalties. Sam is in the boxes to win, but was he in the wall there? Oh, Jesus. I need a... Everyone just hit the reset button and stop. Lee's falling down. Lee's in the pits. Right. Hit the reset button. Calm down and get ready for the end. For the end of this. How is Sam going to be able to hold on to this? He's lost both end plates. I have seen some remarkable things in my time, and it hasn't been very long, mind you. But nah, he can't hold on to this. Sam, not only could he just win it on penalties, but he's actually catching Tom. Tom hasn't even got front wing damage. Sam is legit catching here. And he's pulling away from Josh a little bit. Casper as well. The gap opening up a little bit between them 3. It's just hallelujah, really. That's all I can say to that. And, yeah, under 2 seconds. Look who it is. It's Tommy Boy. I'll never say that again. Into turn 1. Sam. And is that traffic for Tom? Now that would be really, really bad. Oh my God, it's J. Cole. It's J. Cole. And there's Y-Racer as well! And look where he's caught them! This is a dreadful, dreadful place. Tom goes running the outside. Gets it done. He has to do this quickly. There's Sam. There's Josh. And Casper not too far behind. Actually, he is quite far behind. I wonder if he's got front wind damage. Oh, God! Did I miss something there? I saw a fight going on, but then I saw yellow flags. There's J. Cole, possibly the cause of it. Just trying to let everybody through. There's Casper going through at the end eventually. And, yeah, they actually did quite well to avoid. I think no one really lost that much time there. Casper hasn't even got down. He just took these very fast. He was good defence. Brandon and Jordan pass It's Me. And It's Me's DC'd. Disaster. Right then. This is it then. The fight for the lead. Yellows again. I'm so tempted. Oh, I gotta check it. I gotta check it. I gotta check it. I'm sorry. I gotta check it. I gotta check it. Unbelievable. Didn't even make a move. Y-Racer's retired. I think that was him. I just saw it going straight on, to be honest, at turn 1. Nope, he's been at the swimming pool, so I was completely wrong. Anyway, right. Fight for the lead. Oh, Sam. Look, that could take your suspension off. That could take your tyre off. That could take you out of the race. And only down to 9 drivers now. And Josh is right back in this, but it's all about gaps afterwards. I just don't see any way Sam can bottle this unless he actually crashes. But anyway, through the tunnel section and riding on boards, and you know what? I think this could well be the move for the lead. Here comes Sam. Can he stick it out the inside into the Nouvelle chicane? He is so much quicker than Tom right now. Josh very close behind as well. Who's going to come out on top here? I just no idea what's going to go on right now. Basil wants to look at the stream. I have not got a link to it, to be honest with you, even though I'm the one making it. You could just look up Psorc, couldn't you? Because he doesn't want to miss this. He doesn't want to miss this. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. It's just a bad sign to not know where the stream is. Here comes Josh! I think it's time to put the telemetry back up, don't you? Alright, let's just tell Big Man Basil. Okay, told him. Right, quick! Casper's in the pits. So if he wants the fresh tires, he doesn't lose any time. So that's him out of the fight for the lead. I wonder if he'll regret that later on. But the gap, this is just like 2003, the real F1 race. They were so close, but no moves ever happened. Will it be the same here? The gaps certainly are. Tom is really well. Oh no! He's bottled it under the pressure. Oh, Casper. Do you know what? Casper just pitted. He would have passed him. And Sam goes into the lead. I'm sorry I've ruined your ears. I'm sorry if you've gone deaf. I might have accelerated your hearing loss by about 20 years there. But you've just witnessed Tom make a mistake. And now, extraordinarily, it's now time for Josh to come in and try and take the lead. It may not count in the end. It may have to make another 6 seconds that he passes. But if Sam leads... Tom's in the pits! What's he thinking? Has he got the gap? Whoa! Has he got the gap? I didn't mean he's got the gap! Casper's passed! That will be the gap going down to what, 7? 7 points? I mean, you wouldn't think it's that big. But that is crucial. That 1 point could be so crucial. And J. Cole is now under pressure from Lee. This is for the final points position, and I somehow feel that there's absolutely no chance whatsoever that J. Cole's going to be able to defend this. I mean, look at the tyre difference. Jordan sets the fastest lap. I imagine Tom's going to destroy that on his new tyres, and he'll be right on the back of Casper in no time now. And J. Cole cuts the corner, and it looks like Lee isn't going to get past just at the moment. I want to go back to Josh and Sam. Josh has just went a bit wide. How is Josh not passed? Because I've got a suspicious feeling that if he does pass, when he, well, I don't want to say when he does, but if he does, you'd imagine he's going to, well, pull away quite a lot, but J. Cole pits, so there's no fight to be had there. Because surely with the front wing damage that Sam's got, no chance for Josh. No chance with Sam because he's got the front wing damage. I'm going to have a bit of a brain fart. And my voice is gonna go. Casper's got a penalty, that sort of zooms him, doesn't it, a little bit? This is just gonna be decided fully on penalties at this rate. I've just no idea what the hell is going on right now. Help. It's me and Lee. Ah, yeah, of course. Whew, Jordan is very fast right now. So it's lap 30 then. We've had 10 absolutely intense laps of just pure fighting, but we just hit a little bit of a lull. We're seeing we're seeing Josh with DRS in a second, 7 tenths behind. Now he can't close that down on the straight because it's quite simply not long enough. So I just don't really know what he's going to do. Is he going to have to wait for Sam to make a mistake? He could well do that. But is that too much of a risk? Because Tom gets a penalty. Not helpful in his quest for 4th. And don't know how many penalties Casper had. Was it like 3 or something, wasn't it? So yeah. I think they may be equal there in penalties. Or maybe just one off. We'll see that at the end. There's so many to go through. It's just incident hell today. At midnight at Monaco. What'd you say? Oh god. Tom's passed. More damage for Casper. Oh dear. That could be seriously bad for his championship. Because he might pit again. Because look at that. Look at... yeah, he's going to pit again. I can't see him staying out with that. So, Casper might have to pit again then. And that dooms his championship a little bit. Because he probably will fall. Oh no! Josh is banged into the wall. And that was such an unnecessary hit as well. He must be kicking himself right now. Bottle Bird's done it again. I'm sure that's going through his head right now. Sorry. I'm going to stop that. He doesn't like me. This does not help my case. And, yeah. If Casper does pit again, he's going to fall down to about 6th. Tommy 3rd. Has 6 points compared to 3. Tom will be back over the 10-point threshold he needs to have another retirement. And, oh dear. We'll see what happens with that. So can Josh actually catch Sam passing? Because time is seriously running out. He's not going to be able to get this gap up when he passes. I keep saying when he passes, but I just don't see it happening at the moment. He just, you know, when he's hitting the wall like that, he seems under more pressure than Sam almost. I mean, it almost looks like he's slightly overdriving it a little bit. But, we'll see. We will see. I mean, the gap's almost a second. The front wing damage has really doomed him, hasn't it? Unfortunate. Really unfortunate there for Bottle Josh. But, I mean, 2nd place, I'm sure he'll be happy with it. I mean, he's got no points on the board. That'll put him up to 8. But Sam is on course for incredible victory again. 38 points. That'll put him, just 1 point behind Brandon, I think. Maybe 2 points, something like that. I need to look at that later on. Casper's pitted. It's going to be more than 4. I mean, what, 5 points? That gap. But Casper, where is he going to fall to? Tom is 3rd. And he's going to be staying there. So he gets himself 6 points. So that'll put him maximum 14 ahead. Casper currently gets 3 where he finishes there. So that puts him 11. And Lee is a million miles behind. So it's going to be 11-point gap at the top of the championship then. And Josh, I think he's just accepted his fate. He's going to be 2nd today at Monaco, which I'm sure he will be very happy about. The chance for the win was there. I think he knows that, but I'm sure he'll be happy with the performance so far. And maybe a Sam could implode at the end. You never know. I've seen it happen before. Many times. I've seen many implosions. And it's me. It's so unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, he actually did get back into it. He was doing well. And then he DC'd again. It must be the most frustrating thing in the world to see that happen. But, yeah. That's such a shame for him. I do feel sorry for him. And, well, this is the classic Monaco problem we're looking at right now, isn't it? Just no chance of a pass. I mean, Josh is all over the show as well. He's not enjoying the car right. No! No! Casper's binned it. The championship gap is going to be... what's it going to be? 14? Tom will go into the next race potentially 14 points ahead. And Casper's not happy. He's gone home. He's went off to cry in the sink. I'll just quickly get the championship stands up now just to make sure. No, it is, isn't it? Am I losing my bloody math skills? Ah, jeez, I'm gonna need a calculator. No, it is 14. It is 14. I'm just stupid. Right, so 14 points the gap at the top of the championship. Oh dear. 5 laps to go. Josh puts on another challenge. That's Sam. I mean, he hasn't really been saving his field. He can't even go right up the hills or anything. I'm sure Sam is in a much better situation. He's just got all he needs to defend, isn't he? It's just all going Sam's way today. And he puts himself up into the fight for 3rd in the championship with this result. And potentially even 2nd at the rate Casper's going at the moment. But I can't believe it. Casper's out of the race. What'll be going through his head? He's done it where Max done it. He's done it where, I think, was it Robo Jeep done it? Or is it Y Racer maybe? I think it was Y Racer, sorry. Who stuffed it there as well. Just like his Red Bull counterpart. And yeah, miserable day for Casper. He broke his front wing so many times. He was in the fight for the win. He had a realistic chance. And it's all ended, well, in a wall. Oh dear, Josh, please don't bottle now. Come on, man. Get to the end. He's broke his front wing on the other side, as you can see. His downforce must be awful now. And I'm just noticing this now. I don't know why I hadn't noticed it, but it looks like Sam's actually still got his left end plate, so I apologise for that. That's probably why he can drive so well. He hasn't got both of them damaged. We'll have to see how Josh handles both damaged. I mean, I can't handle them damaged. It just gets worse and worse for me. And it just ends in a wall somewhere. And me also joining Casper at the sink. But yeah, that's why I'm not racing. That's why I'm a commentator now. So yeah, I also scream a lot. So that wouldn't really go too well for me. And Josh is exhausted basically all of his fuel now. He'll be running on fumes in a minute. So he wants to be careful, just get to the end. And Tom is closing massively. So I don't really know the penalties, how they're working. Penalties can still come on chip. I want to watch Tom actually. Like, he really should have won this race, but he just bottled it at a really bad time. And I was going on about his consistency. He just let it slip for one little mistake. He just turned in a little bit too sharp, and it actually cost him the win. But luckily he'll see his championship lead. I'm sure he'll take the silver lining and say, look, my championship lead is now going to be increased by 6 points up to 14. So he'll be happy about that. But yeah, Casper's already saying he's got his he's almost saying his curtains for himself. His head gone. Hopefully he'll come back. He can come back, man. We saw what happened to Tom in Russia. It can happen at any time, and it could certainly happen towards the end of the season again. We're not too far away from the end, but there's still plenty of races to go, plenty of time for the gap to change. So I wouldn't lose hope right now. It's only round 10, so I do want to see a good championship fight. And Casper also said that the move from Sam was fantastic. So yeah, lots of respect then in the chat. And I fear I might have missed that one. I don't remember if I saw it. Looks like Tom isn't quite going to catch enough to make the 14-point gap 16. But I'm sure he'll be very happy with third, despite the incidents he had, as he breaks his front wing. I think he just broke his front wing there. Although it was, I don't know if it was already broken. Yeah, I think he just broke it there. He just smashed it again off the wall. Could make it go red. Don't want to do that. Really sort of ruins your day, doesn't it, if that happens. Oh. Who's spinned it? That is J. Cole, who's had a little bit of a spin. I think he might have done what Tom did, what Casper did as well in qualifying. And only 2 laps to go now, and looks like Sam is all checked out. He's got absolutely fantastic pace, hasn't he? He's got a single penalty all day. He has shown his might today. If he can do this for the rest of the season, he could put himself in an outside chance of winning this championship if he keeps going at this rate, because he's doing an absolutely fantastic job. I mean, he won Russia, and then what was he on the podium? I think he might have been second or something like that in I don't know where he was in Spain, but he was definitely right up there. I think he might have been on the podium, and now he's going to win Monaco. If Singapore happened last week, could he have taken another win there? Because he's definitely looking like the best driver at the moment. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, I'm gonna say nothing. He's definitely like one of the best though at the moment, when he's not smashing into walls like that. It's the last lap. Don't bottle it, please. I've had enough of commentators screwing over people today. Just get to the end. I beg. Josh is he's closing massively now. Sam just wants to get to the finish. Just get to the finish, take the win, drink the champagne, and yeah, take your points and run. It's been actually a very entertaining race. There's been plenty of incidents, plenty of very good battles, especially just after the pit stops, and there might just be one more in store. Here is Jordan versus Brandon, two championship rivals. They're equal in points. This is a crucial battle for them, for their third place efforts. And you know what? Brandon's just lost the back end. Could this be Jordan going for it? And look at Josh. Josh is absolutely cruising like a madman. Can he do this? Can he do this? Can he pass just for pride? Can he get past? I just don't think he can. But he's really giving it a good go. The classic, if there was just one more lap, he would have done it. But I don't think it really matters because of penalties. And Jordan's got past as Sam wins in Monaco. I think he might have tried to let Josh through there. I think he might have just tried to. But Jordan is past. Jordan is past. And you know what? Josh actually did cross the line first there. You can see the gaps. So Josh crossed the line first. And then Sam won it. Tom was third. And Brandon, how furious is he going to be? He's now fallen down in the championship. He's now lost the back end. He's fourth, I believe, now in the championship. I don't know where Sam is exactly. But yeah, I think Sam's still up there in fifth, but very much closer. What a performance, though, from Brandon. Oh, penalties have done it. Penalties have put Brandon back ahead. So that last lap move was for nothing. Jordan, well, he'll be happy with fifth, but I think that means Brandon is still third then in the championship. Did not expect that. Here comes Lee passing the lap corner of It's Me again and then smashing the wall. J. Cole has finished as well, and I believe this will be the last finisher. Lee comes up to the final corner. He's going to pick up 3 points for himself in this championship. Well done to him. It's a good performance, I guess, in the end to get points. And there you go. That is your Monaco Grand Prix. Next time out, I believe we're in Suzuka. So, really looking forward to that one, actually, because it's always a great track, and especially if you get a little bit of rain mixed in, it could lead to absolute chaos. And we'll watch the podium now. That is Sam, absolute dominant victor, and Josh second place, Tom third. He'll be very happy to see Casper's retirement there towards the end. And they spray the champagne now. What a great race. And there you go. That is your Monaco Grand Prix podium. I will just classify the results now, and then I'll clear off, let you enjoy the rest of your evenings. So Sam is the winner, and you can see the penalties down there all varying, and Brandon someone didn't get any, so well done to him there. So Sam won, then it's Josh second, Tom third, that's your podium, Brandon fourth, Jordan fifth, Lee sixth, Jekyll seventh, It's Me eighth, Mark, I think it was him in ninth, wasn't it? Seb 10th. No idea who was in his car. Casper, wasn't it? Matt Y Racer or Rubber Jeep? Why was Rubber Jeep? I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't know who's in this race, you see. Now I'm gonna forget. Now I'm gonna look really, really bad. Anyway, people who finished, yeah? We'll just go on now. We'll just go on now. Sam won, Josh, then Tom, Brandon, and then Jordan, Lee, J. Cole. That's your finishers. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to go and cry. I don't know. See ya.